The nationwide protest movement in response to the recent death of an African-American man at the hands of a white police officer in Minneapolis has made its way to Jackson County. There was a small and peaceful demonstration on Monument Square in downtown Wellston on Sunday afternoon, and then today on Monday, a much larger event in Jackson. The event in Jackson was organized by local graduates, Becky Sammons from the 2015 class of Wellston High School, now a resident of Jackson, and Jaquetta Jessica Ray Pittenger, a 2015 Jackson High School graduate who now lives in Athens.
Me and Jaquetta and a couple other people were at the protest in Columbus yesterday when we were talking about how here in Jackson it's really not a lot of people want to protest about something that they believe in because they're scared of the backlash and stuff like that. So we decided, you know what, we're going to do it. We know we have the voice, we know that we can do this, and so we decided that we would love to start this today.
It's important for small towns to get together. Shout out to the people in Gallia that are doing one today at 6 p.m. as well. Shout out to the people in Wellston who did one yesterday. Shout out to everyone in every small town that got up and went and said something that isn't the popular opinion of their town.
Lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
The events in both Wellston and Jackson stem from the nationwide anger, outrage, and tension that have resulted from the death of the black man, George Floyd. A Minneapolis police officer has been charged as a result with third-degree murder.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black.
We don't have a large minority population. People have sort of a privilege of not recognizing what other people go through. We can walk down the street without any danger. If a policeman stops us, we don't have to worry about the things that people in other areas have to worry about that are not of the same racial makeup that we are. So I would think that probably for me the most important thing is to try to bring awareness to Jackson County that we've got to see outside ourselves. We've got to recognize that other people don't live the same lives that we do. And that's why I'm here.
Another thing too is when you see us protesting like this, you see everyone saying, well, what about white lives matter? How about all lives matter? They do matter. Everyone in this world matters, but the people of color are so oppressed. We don't even understand how they are in their shoes because we are not black. We're not a person of color.
The reason that we are out here today is not because we don't care about all lives. We're out here today because there is a community that is being attacked. And when someone's being attacked, you help them first.
Lives matter! Black lives matter!
On May 25th, Floyd died while apparently being arrested by that white police officer. While Mr. Floyd was handcuffed and lying face down on the ground, the white police officer was seen on video holding his knee on the right side of Floyd's neck for more than 11 minutes. Floyd died as a result. However, in addition to Floyd's death, there's more involved. Demonstrations have also protested the broader themes of police brutality and racial injustice, and that was certainly the case today here in Jackson.
And I don't think police brutality is that much of an issue here, but with that, I would like to add our demographics here. We are a predominantly white city. I don't think that it starts with race. I think it starts with power, and I think that stereotypes play a lot into that. I think that we as a nation have institutionalized racism, so we can't ever ignore that in other institutions. That falls into other things. That falls into our police. This isn't a city issue. This is an issue across the entire country.
I think we need to do a better job in our schools of education as far as tolerance. I think that there needs to be more sensitivity. I think that there needs to be more empathy from people. I think that there are examples of police doing an outstanding job, like in Flint, Michigan, when the sheriff walked with those protesters. I think that dialogue, I think that talk more than action or retribution is what is needed in this country. I really do. Everybody, needs to get together, not focus so much on punishment and that sort of thing, but understanding people is what we need to do.
Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't
Tensions have risen as rioting, looting, and violence have broken out where many of these protests have been conducted. The demonstrations, though, in Jackson and Wellston were peaceful. This has been Pete Wilson reporting from downtown Jackson and the demonstration after the death of George Floyd.